It all began on a warm summer evening in Cleveland, Ohio. The neon lights of the downtown bar flickered as I sat across from my wife, Lauren. Her smile was as radiant as ever, her eyes sparkling with mischief and warmth. "Jason, can you believe it's been 5 years already?" Lauren said, her voice tinged with nostalgia. I nodded, my heart swelling with love for this woman who had been my rock, my confidant, my everything. "Time flies when you're with the right person," I replied, reaching out to gently squeeze her hand. Little did I know, as we toasted to our 5th wedding anniversary that night, that our perfect facade was about to crumble into a million jagged pieces. A week later, while tidying up our home office, I stumbled upon a misplaced envelope. Curiosity got the better of me, and I opened it to find a series of intimate letters between Lauren and someone named Mike Stewart. My heart sank as I read words of affection and longing that were not meant for my eyes. The world around me seemed to blur as the truth sunk in. Lauren, my beloved wife, had been having an affair with my best friend Mike for years. How could they betray me like this? How many lies had they told, and how many secrets had they kept? Anger and devastation flooded through me in equal measure. I confronted Lauren that evening, my voice trembling with a mix of disbelief and hurt. She denied it at first, but the evidence was undeniable. Tears streamed down her face as she finally confessed to the affair that had been hidden in plain sight. "I'm sorry, Jason," she sobbed, reaching out for me, but her touch felt like a dagger in my heart. I retreated to our bedroom, the weight of betrayal crushing me. How could I have been so blind? How could they laugh and joke with me, knowing what they were doing behind my back? That night, sleep eluded me as I replayed every moment, every conversation with Lauren and Mike, searching for signs I had missed. The pain was suffocating, a relentless ache that refused to let me go. As dawn broke over the city skyline, a resolve hardened within me. I would not let them get away with this. They had shattered my trust and my love, and now they would pay the price. The days that followed were a blur of numbness and fury. Every interaction with Lauren felt like walking on shards of glass, the pain sharp and unrelenting. Yet outwardly, I maintained a facade of normalcy, a mask of calm determination hiding the storm brewing within. I spent my days meticulously gathering evidence, piecing together the puzzle of their betrayal. Emails, text messages, and phone records revealed a timeline of deceit stretching back years. Each discovery felt like another stab to my heart, confirming the depth of their betrayal. One afternoon, while sorting through old photographs, I found a picture of Lauren and Mike, arms intertwined at a mutual friend's wedding. Their smiles, once warm and familiar, now mocked me with their deceit. As the evidence mounted, so did my anger. How could they laugh and pretend, knowing the pain they caused me? The injustice burned like a fire in my veins, fueling my determination to expose them for the frauds they were. Late one night, I confronted Mike. We met at a deserted park, the air thick with tension. His initial shock and denial quickly crumbled under the weight of undeniable proof. He tried to justify his actions, but his excuses fell on deaf ears. "You were my friend, Mike," I seethed, my voice low and trembling with suppressed rage. "And she was my wife." He had no words, no apologies that could soothe the wounds he had inflicted. At that moment, I saw him for what he truly was, a coward who hid behind lies and deceit. With Mike's confession secured, I turned my attention back to Lauren. She begged for forgiveness, promising to end the affair and make amends. But her pleas fell on deaf ears. The woman I loved had betrayed me and shattered my trust beyond repair. Days turned into weeks as I meticulously laid the groundwork for my revenge. I knew I couldn't undo the pain they had caused, but I could make sure they paid dearly for their betrayal. Every action and every plan was calculated with precision. I played the role of the unsuspecting husband, biding my time until the moment was right to unveil their treachery to the world. The stage was set, and I was ready to exact my revenge, a reckoning they would never forget. The plan for revenge had been set in motion, each move calculated to expose the truth and bring justice to the betrayal that had shattered my life. With Mike's confession in hand, I knew it was time to unravel the facade that Lauren and he had so carefully maintained. I began subtly, planting seeds of doubt among our mutual friends and acquaintances. Innocent inquiries disguised as casual conversation slowly revealed cracks in their meticulously crafted facade. Whispers and rumors began to spread like wildfire, fueled by carefully placed hints and strategically leaked information. At social gatherings, I observed with grim satisfaction as Lauren and Mike struggled to maintain their composure under the weight of suspicion. Their forced smiles and nervous glances betrayed the guilt that gnawed at their conscience. I orchestrated encounters designed to provoke reactions, catch them off guard, and expose the truth they desperately tried to hide. Each confrontation, each carefully crafted conversation brought me closer to my ultimate goal, to publicly confront them and lay bare their deceit for all to see. One evening, at a dinner party hosted by mutual friends, I seized the opportunity to confront Lauren in front of our closest circle. With calm resolve, I presented the evidence gathered over weeks of painstaking investigation. The emails, the messages, the undeniable proof of her infidelity. The room fell silent as the truth hung heavy in the air. Lauren's face paled, her eyes wide with shock and shame. She stuttered, attempting to explain herself, but the words fell flat against the weight of her betrayal. "You lied to me," I said quietly, my voice carrying across the room. "You and Mike both." Mike, standing nearby, looked on helplessly as the accusations flew. He tried to interject, to salvage what little dignity remained, but his words were drowned out by the collective gasps of our friends. At that moment, the facade crumbled, and the truth emerged from the shadows. The betrayal that had festered in silence for years was now laid bare for all to witness. Lauren and Mike's secret world unraveled before my eyes, their carefully constructed lies exposed for the deception they were. As the evening wore on, emotions ran high, a mix of anger, disbelief, and sympathy. Friends took sides, alliances shifted, and relationships fractured under the weight of newfound truths. The fallout from their betrayal rippled through our social circle, leaving behind a trail of broken trust and shattered illusions. For me, however, there was a bitter sense of satisfaction, a small measure of justice reclaimed from the wreckage of my shattered life. The journey towards healing had only just begun, but with each revelation, I found a flicker of hope amidst the ruins of my once perfect world. The aftermath of the confrontation left a lingering haze of emotions in its wake. Betrayal, anger, and heartache hung heavy in the air, staining every interaction with a bitter taste of distrust. For Lauren and Mike, the fallout was swift and merciless. Friends who had once stood by them now turned away, their trust shattered beyond repair. Social invitations dried up, replaced by awkward silences and sidelong glances. I watched from a distance, a silent observer amid the chaos I had unleashed. The satisfaction I had initially felt at exposing their betrayal was overshadowed by a profound emptiness, a void left by the wreckage of my marriage and the loss of a once cherished friendship. In the weeks that followed, I retreated into solitude, grappling with the reality of my new life. Memories of happier times mingled with the sting of betrayal, each moment replayed in my mind like a cruel taunt. Amidst the turmoil, a flicker of unexpected compassion emerged. Despite everything, I couldn't completely erase the love I had once felt for Lauren. The pain of her betrayal ran deep, but so too did the memories of our shared history, the laughter, the dreams, the promises made in the innocence of youth. I found myself questioning the nature of forgiveness, whether it was possible to move beyond the hurt and find redemption in letting go of anger. Could I find peace in accepting that some wounds could never fully heal? As I navigated the aftermath of betrayal, I discovered an inner strength I hadn't known existed. Each day became a step towards healing, a journey towards reclaiming my sense of self-worth and rebuilding a life fractured by deceit. Through therapy and introspection, I began to unravel the complexities of forgiveness, not for their sake, but for my own. Holding on to bitterness would only prolong the pain, a cycle of resentment that threatened to consume me whole. In moments of clarity, I understood that true healing came from within, from finding the courage to forgive, not for their actions, but for my peace of mind. It was a gradual process, marked by setbacks and small victories, but with each passing day, the burden of betrayal grew lighter. As I stood at the crossroads of past and present, I knew that the journey ahead would be long and uncertain. Yet with each step forward, I found solace in the knowledge that I was no longer defined by the betrayal that had once shattered my world. In the quiet solitude of my new life, reflections became my constant companion. The tumultuous whirlwind of emotions had subsided, replaced by a sense of acceptance and a newfound clarity. I spent hours reflecting on the events that had reshaped my world, the betrayal, the anger, and the journey towards forgiveness. Each memory was a thread in the tapestry of my healing, woven together with moments of introspection and self-discovery. One chilly autumn afternoon, as I sat by the window with a cup of steaming coffee, a letter arrived. It was from Lauren, a tentative attempt at reconciliation buried beneath layers of remorse and regret. Her words were a jumble of apologies and explanations, a desperate plea for understanding. I read the letter with a mixture of curiosity and trepidation. Her pain was palpable in every word, a stark contrast to the confident facade she had once projected. Yet, despite the sincerity of her words, I knew that forgiveness was a journey I must undertake alone. Days turned into weeks as I immersed myself in hobbies and passions long neglected. Photography became my refuge, capturing fleeting moments of beauty amidst the chaos of life. Each click of the camera lens was a testament to resilience, a silent affirmation of my journey toward redemption. Through therapy and self-reflection, I began to redefine my sense of self-worth. No longer defined by the betrayal that had shattered my world, I embraced the scars as symbols of strength and resilience. I was no longer the victim of their deceit, but the architect of my destiny. In moments of quiet contemplation, I found solace in forgiveness, not as a pardon for their actions, but as a release from the chains of resentment. Letting go of anger was a choice, a conscious decision to reclaim my peace of mind and move forward with grace. As the seasons changed and life moved on, I discovered unexpected moments of joy amidst the healing. New friendships blossomed, and their foundation was built on trust and mutual respect. Laughter returned to my days, a gentle reminder that happiness was within reach once more. In the final pages of my journey, I embraced the lessons learned, the power of forgiveness, the resilience of the human spirit, and the enduring strength found in embracing life's challenges. The betrayal had tested my faith and shattered my illusions, but in its wake, I discovered a deeper understanding of love and compassion. As I closed the chapter on my past, I looked toward the future with hope and optimism. The road ahead was uncertain, marked by twists and turns yet to be discovered, but with each step forward, I carried with me the wisdom gained from the journey, a testament to the enduring power of the human heart. With time, wounds began to heal, and life gradually resumed its rhythm. The scars of betrayal, once raw and painful, softened into reminders of resilience and growth. In the quiet moments of solitude, I found peace, a sense of contentment born from the ashes of betrayal. Spring brought with it a sense of renewal, as nature awakened from its slumber. I, too, embraced the season of new beginnings, shedding the weight of the past and embracing the possibilities of the future. One sunny afternoon, while strolling through a local park, I crossed paths with a woman named Sarah. Her smile was warm and genuine, a reflection of inner strength and compassion. We struck up a conversation, and over time a friendship blossomed into something more, a connection built on trust and mutual understanding. Sarah brought light into my life, her presence a reminder that love could be found in unexpected places. Together, we explored the world with fresh eyes, creating new memories and forging a path towards shared dreams. As our relationship deepened, I found myself letting go of the shadows that had once haunted me. The past no longer held sway over my present, replaced by a sense of hope and optimism for what lay ahead. With Sarah by my side, I embarked on new adventures, travels to distant lands, and shared passions pursued with renewed vigor. Each day was a gift, a chance to embrace life's joys and challenges with courage and grace. In quiet moments, I reflected on the journey that had led me to this point, the pain of betrayal, the tumultuous path toward forgiveness, and the unexpected blessings found along the way. The scars of the past served as reminders of resilience, symbols of a heart that had weathered storms and emerged stronger. In Sarah's eyes, I found a reflection of my transformation, a testament to the healing power of love and the beauty of second chances. Together, we navigated life's twists and turns, building a future anchored in trust and unconditional acceptance. As I looked towards the horizon, I knew that the road ahead would not always be smooth. Life, with its complexities and uncertainties, would continue to unfold in unpredictable ways. Yet, with Sarah's hand in mine, I faced the future with renewed hope and a deep-seated belief in the enduring power of love. The journey of betrayal had shaped me in ways I could never have imagined. It taught me the importance of forgiveness, the resilience of the human spirit, and the transformative power of embracing life's challenges with an open heart. As the sun set on one chapter of my life, I welcomed the dawn of a new beginning, a chapter filled with promise, possibility, and the unwavering certainty that love, in its purest form, had the power to heal even the deepest wounds. The passage of time brought with it a sense of closure, a gradual acceptance of the past, and a readiness to embrace the future. As Sarah and I nurtured our relationship, I found solace in the stability and warmth she brought into my life. Together, we made peace with the memories of betrayal, recognizing them as lessons that had shaped our journey toward understanding and forgiveness. The scars of the past no longer held the power to dictate our present happiness. One autumn evening, under a canopy of stars, Sarah and I returned to the park where our story had begun. We sat on a bench, the crisp air tinged with the scent of fallen leaves, and spoke of dreams yet to be fulfilled. "I never thought I'd find love again after everything," I admitted softly, my gaze fixed on Sarah's serene expression. She squeezed my hand gently, her eyes filled with compassion. "Sometimes the greatest love stories emerge from the ashes of heartbreak," she said, her voice a gentle whisper. At that moment, I understood the truth in her words, the resilience of the human heart, capable of healing and opening itself to new beginnings. Sarah had become my anchor, a source of strength and unwavering support as we navigated life's uncertainties together. As seasons changed and years passed, our bond deepened, rooted in shared experiences and a profound appreciation for the beauty found in everyday moments. We celebrated milestones and weathered challenges with grace, drawing strength from the love that had blossomed from the ashes of betrayal. In quiet moments, I found myself reflecting on the journey that had led me to Sarah, the twists of fate, the lessons learned, and the unexpected blessings discovered along the way. The pain of betrayal had faded into a distant memory, overshadowed by the joy and fulfillment of a love that had stood the test of time. As I looked towards the future, I knew that life would continue to unfold in its unpredictable ways. Yet, with Sarah by my side, I faced each day with gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose. The journey towards closure had been a winding path, marked by moments of doubt and introspection, but in Sarah's love, I found clarity, a sense of completeness that transcended the scars of the past. Together, we embraced the promise of tomorrow, a future shaped by resilience, forgiveness, and the unwavering belief that love, in its purest form, had the power to heal and transform. With the truth of Lauren and Mike's betrayal exposed to the world, a relentless desire for justice consumed me. The initial shock and pain had given way to a burning determination to make them pay for the years of deceit and betrayal. I meticulously planned my revenge, each move calculated to inflict maximum damage on their carefully constructed lives. The days blurred into nights as I delved deeper into their secrets, uncovering hidden vulnerabilities and exploiting them with ruthless precision. One evening, I orchestrated a confrontation with Mike at a crowded social gathering. With a calm demeanor masking the storm within, I exposed his lies and manipulation to those around us. His facade crumbled under the weight of undeniable evidence, leaving him stunned and defenseless. "You thought you could betray me and get away with it," I whispered with quiet intensity, my words laced with a cold fury. "But now everyone knows the truth." The fallout from Mike's public humiliation sent shockwaves through our social circle, irreparably damaging his reputation and leaving him isolated and ostracized. Yet even as I savored this small victory, my thirst for vengeance remained unquenched. Next, I turned my attention to Lauren, a woman who had once been my confidant and lover, now reduced to a symbol of betrayal and deceit. I methodically dismantled her carefully curated image, exposing her infidelity and manipulation of those closest to her. In private conversations and anonymous messages, I ensured that every aspect of her life unraveled. A career built on deceit, friendships tainted by lies, and a reputation shattered beyond repair. The pain and humiliation she had inflicted on me were now returned tenfold. Yet amidst the chaos and destruction I had wrought, a hollow emptiness began to gnaw at my soul. The satisfaction of revenge was fleeting, replaced by a sense of moral ambiguity and a haunting realization that in seeking retribution, I had become what I despised most. As the dust settled and the echoes of my vengeance faded, I found myself standing amidst the ruins of my own making. The cost of my actions weighed heavily on my conscience, a stark reminder of the thin line between justice and vengeance. In the quiet moments that followed, I reflected on the choices that had led me down this path, the anger, the pain, and the relentless pursuit of retribution. I had sacrificed my peace of mind in the name of justice, only to find that true healing could not be found in the destruction of others. Slowly, painfully, I began to unravel the threads of bitterness and resentment that had bound me to the past. I sought forgiveness not only from those I had harmed, but from myself, for allowing rage and hurt to cloud my judgment and lead me astray. In the end, I realized that true closure could not be found in vengeance, but in the acceptance of my humanity. I had been betrayed, yes, but in seeking to destroy those who had wronged me, I had risked losing myself in the process. As I walked away from the wreckage of my vendetta, I made a solemn vow to let go of the chains of anger and bitterness and to forge a new path guided by compassion and forgiveness. The journey towards redemption had begun, a journey that would lead me towards healing and a renewed sense of purpose. In the aftermath of my pursuit of revenge, I found myself at a crossroads, a pivotal moment of reckoning where I confronted the consequences of my actions and the toll they had taken on my soul. The euphoria of vengeance had faded, leaving behind a hollow emptiness and a profound sense of remorse. As I grappled with the aftermath, I sought solace in introspection and self-reflection. The faces of those I had hurt haunted my thoughts, their pain, their shattered lives, a testament to the devastation wrought by my blind pursuit of retribution. Haunted by guilt and regret, I embarked on a journey of redemption, a path illuminated by the flickering light of forgiveness and compassion. I reached out to those I had wronged, seeking to make amends and repair the bonds shattered by my actions. To Mike, I offered a heartfelt apology, an acknowledgement of the pain I had inflicted in my quest for justice. Our conversation was fraught with tension and unease, yet amidst the awkwardness, a fragile truce emerged, a fragile step towards healing wounds that may never fully mend. With Lauren, the road to reconciliation was more arduous. Her wounds ran deep, her trust shattered beyond repair. Yet through patient persistence and a genuine desire for redemption, I extended an olive branch, a gesture of contrition and a plea for forgiveness. The path to forgiveness was fraught with obstacles, missteps and misunderstandings that threatened to derail my fragile progress. Yet, with each sincere apology and act of humility, I began to glimpse a glimmer of hope, a possibility of redemption and reconciliation. In the quiet moments of solitude, I confronted the demons that had driven me to the brink of darkness, the anger, the pain, the relentless need for justice at any cost. I sought guidance from mentors and spiritual advisors, drawing strength from their wisdom and counsel as I navigated the rocky terrain of redemption. Slowly, tentatively, forgiveness began to take root, first within the hearts of those I had harmed, and ultimately within my own. I learned that true healing could only come from within, a process of self-forgiveness and acceptance that transcended the scars of betrayal and vengeance. As I walked the road to redemption, I embraced the lessons learned, the fragility of trust, the power of compassion, and the transformative journey toward inner peace. I vowed to live each day with integrity and humility, mindful of the consequences of my actions and the ripple effects they create. In the end, I emerged from the crucible of betrayal and revenge a changed man, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for growth and transformation. The road to redemption had been long and arduous, but in its wake, I discovered a newfound sense of purpose and a renewed commitment to living a life guided by forgiveness and grace. As the seasons turned and life settled into a quieter rhythm, I found myself immersed in the gentle embrace of healing and renewal. The scars of betrayal and vengeance had not faded entirely, but their sting had softened into reminders of resilience and growth. I devoted myself to meaningful pursuits, volunteering at a local community center, where I found solace in serving others and making a positive impact. Each interaction, each act of kindness, served as a balm for my wounded soul, a reminder that redemption lay not in seeking retribution, but in spreading compassion and goodwill. Sarah remained by my side throughout this journey, her unwavering support and unconditional love, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness of my past. Together, we cultivated a life filled with shared passions and mutual respect, building a future grounded in trust and forgiveness. Through therapy and self-reflection, I confronted the lingering shadows of guilt and regret that threatened to overshadow my newfound sense of peace. I learned to forgive myself for the mistakes of the past, embracing the imperfect journey toward healing with humility and grace. In moments of quiet introspection, I found strength in the lessons learned, the importance of resilience, the transformative power of forgiveness, and the profound impact of embracing life's challenges with an open heart. As I navigated the complexities of rebuilding trust and repairing relationships, I discovered unexpected moments of joy amidst the healing. Friendships forged in the crucible of adversity blossomed into bonds strengthened by mutual understanding and shared experiences. One spring morning, as Sarah and I walked hand in hand through a sun-dappled meadow, I paused to savor the beauty of the moment, the chirping of birds, the rustle of leaves, and the warmth of Sarah's smile. It was a simple, yet profound reminder of the preciousness of life and the resilience of the human spirit. As I looked towards the horizon, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for the trials that had tested my faith and the triumphs that had shaped my journey towards inner peace. The road to healing had been long and winding, but in its wake, I had discovered a newfound sense of purpose and a deep-seated belief in the transformative power of love and forgiveness. In closing this chapter of my life, I vowed to carry forward the lessons learned, the importance of integrity, the beauty of second chances, and the enduring strength found in embracing life's uncertainties with courage and resilience. As the sun set on one chapter, I embraced the promise of a future filled with hope and possibility, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the redemptive power of forgiveness. In the aftermath of my pursuit of revenge, a heavy silence settled over my life. The repercussions of my actions rippled far beyond what I had anticipated, affecting not only those directly involved, but also casting shadows on my sense of integrity and moral compass. The fallout was palpable. Mike, once a pillar of confidence and ambition, now navigated a world marred by suspicion and distrust. His professional reputation, meticulously built over years of hard work, crumbled under the weight of public scrutiny and whispers of scandal. Lauren, meanwhile, retreated into solitude, her once vibrant social circle shrinking with each passing day. Her career, once a source of pride and accomplishment, became a battleground of rumors and innuendos, undermining her credibility and eroding her sense of self-worth. As I witnessed the collateral damage of my vendetta, I found myself grappling with a profound sense of regret and remorse. The lines between justice and vengeance had blurred, leaving behind a trail of broken relationships and shattered dreams. In moments of solitude, I reflected on the choices that had led me down this path, the anger, the pain, and the relentless pursuit of retribution. I sought guidance from mentors and spiritual advisors, grappling with the moral implications of my actions and the toll they had taken on both others and myself. Slowly, tentatively, I reached out to those I had wronged, Mike and Lauren. With humility and contrition, I offered sincere apologies, acknowledging the pain and hardship my actions had caused. The conversations were fraught with tension and unease, yet amidst the discomfort, a fragile sense of reconciliation began to take root. Together, we navigated the complexities of forgiveness and redemption, seeking closure for wounds that had run deep and healing rifts that had threatened to divide us forever. It was a journey marked by humility and grace, a testament to the transformative power of compassion and understanding. In the months that followed, I dedicated myself to repairing the damage wrought by my vendetta. I volunteered at local charities, using my skills and resources to make a positive impact on the community. Each act of kindness was a step towards redemption, a small gesture of atonement for the harm I had caused. As I walked the road to reconciliation, I learned invaluable lessons about the consequences of actions and the resilience of the human spirit. The scars of betrayal and vengeance will always remain, but through humility and compassion, I found a path forward, a path guided by integrity and a commitment to making amends. In closing this chapter of my life, I vowed to live each day with renewed purpose and gratitude for the forgiveness extended to me, for the second chances granted, and for the opportunity to rebuild what had been lost. In the wake of reconciliation and redemption, a period of profound healing began to unfold. The wounds inflicted by betrayal and vengeance slowly gave way to scars, a testament to resilience and the capacity for growth. I immersed myself in meaningful work, channeling my energies towards projects that uplifted others and contributed positively to the community. Through volunteerism and advocacy, I found a sense of purpose, a path forward illuminated by empathy and compassion. Mike and Lauren, though still navigating their paths of recovery, responded to my gestures of reconciliation with cautious acceptance. Our interactions were tempered with a newfound understanding and mutual respect, a fragile truce forged in the crucible of forgiveness. As time passed, I sought to rebuild the bridges I had once burned. I reached out to old friends and colleagues, extending apologies where needed and nurturing connections that had faltered in the aftermath of betrayal. One summer evening, amidst the backdrop of a charity gala, I found myself reconnecting with Sarah, an unexpected twist in the tapestry of my healing journey. Our conversation flowed effortlessly, filled with laughter and shared memories that transcended the pain of the past. "I never thought I'd see you here," Sarah admitted with a hint of amusement, her eyes sparkling with warmth. "I wanted to make amends, to rebuild what was broken," I replied earnestly, my voice tinged with sincerity. "And to thank you for standing by me through it all." Sarah smiled softly, a gesture of forgiveness and acceptance that spoke volumes. In that moment, I realized the depth of her resilience and the enduring strength of our connection, a bond forged in the fires of adversity and tempered by the passage of time. Together, Sarah and I embarked on a journey of rediscovery, a shared commitment to building a future grounded in trust and mutual support. We explored new horizons, pursued shared passions, and celebrated milestones with gratitude and humility. Through it all, I carried with me the lessons learned, the importance of integrity, the power of forgiveness, and the transformative journey toward healing and redemption. Each day was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for growth amidst life's challenges. As I looked towards the horizon, I embraced the promise of a future filled with hope and possibility, a testament to the enduring power of love and forgiveness in shaping our destinies. With each passing day, the echoes of the past grew fainter, replaced by the vibrant hum of possibility and renewal. I found myself immersed in a newfound sense of purpose, a clarity born from the tumultuous journey of healing and redemption. Sarah and I embarked on adventures that stretched beyond the boundaries of familiarity, a testament to our shared commitment to embracing life's limitless possibilities. From hiking through rugged mountain trails to exploring quaint towns steeped in history, each experience strengthened the bond between us and reaffirmed our resilience. In moments of quiet reflection, I marveled at the transformative power of forgiveness and the depth of Sarah's unwavering support. Together, we navigated the complexities of rebuilding trust and nurturing a love that had weathered storms and emerged stronger. Professionally, I redirected my energies towards endeavors aligned with my newfound sense of purpose. I immersed myself in projects that combined innovation with social impact, striving to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others, a legacy forged from the lessons of my journey. One autumn afternoon, as Sarah and I strolled through a sun-kissed park, I paused to admire the vibrant colors of changing leaves, a metaphor for the beauty found in life's cycles of renewal and growth. Sarah squeezed my hand affectionately, her eyes reflecting the warmth of our shared journey. "I'm grateful for this second chance," I murmured, my voice tinged with emotion. "And I'm grateful for you," Sarah replied, her smile radiant with love and understanding. In that moment, I realized that true healing had come not from erasing the scars of betrayal, but from embracing the lessons learned and forging a future guided by integrity and compassion. The road to redemption had been winding and arduous, but in its wake, I had discovered a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. As I looked towards the future, I knew that challenges would inevitably arise, and uncertainties would test our resolve. Yet with Sarah by my side, I faced each day with unwavering faith in the power of love and the resilience of the human spirit. The journey of healing and redemption led me to this moment, a moment filled with gratitude for the past, hope for the future, and a deep-seated belief in the transformative power of forgiveness. In the tranquility of a winter's evening, As snowflakes gently blanketed the world outside, I sat by the warmth of a crackling fire, lost in contemplation. The year had brought profound changes and transformative growth, marking the culmination of a journey that had tested my spirit and reshaped my perspective. Sarah, ever present by my side, stirred a cup of steaming tea before settling into the armchair opposite mine. Her gaze, soft and filled with understanding, mirrored the peace that had settled within me. "I've been thinking," I began, breaking the tranquil silence, "about all that has happened, the betrayals, the pain, and the journey towards forgiveness." Sarah nodded thoughtfully, her eyes encouraging me to continue. "I used to think that forgiveness was about letting go of anger and hurt," I mused aloud, my thoughts weaving through the labyrinth of memories. "But it's more than that. It's about reclaiming your peace, about finding gratitude for the lessons learned amidst the chaos." As I spoke, I recounted the pivotal moments, the unraveling of trust, the pursuit of vengeance, and the eventual embrace of redemption. Each chapter had unfolded with its challenges and revelations, shaping the person I had become, a testament to resilience and the human capacity for growth. "I've learned that forgiveness isn't just for others," I admitted quietly, meeting Sarah's steady gaze. "It's for ourselves, too. It's about releasing the burden of resentment and embracing the freedom to live authentically." Sarah smiled warmly, her hand reaching across the space between us to grasp mine. "You've come a long way," she affirmed gently, "and I'm grateful to have witnessed your journey, to have walked this path with you." At that moment, surrounded by the quiet embrace of winter's embrace, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for Sarah's unwavering support, for the friends who had stood by me, and for the wisdom gained through trials endured. Together, Sarah and I contemplated the future, a future shaped by the resilience of the human spirit, the enduring power of love, and a deep-seated belief in the transformative journey toward inner peace. As the fire crackled and snow continued to fall outside, I found solace in the warmth of Sarah's presence and the certainty that despite life's uncertainties, the journey toward healing and gratitude would continue to unfold, one chapter at a time. Spring arrived with its promise of renewal, painting the world in vibrant hues of green and blossom. Sarah and I found ourselves amidst the bustle of a bustling city park, where the air was filled with the scent of freshly bloomed flowers and the laughter of children at play. As we walked hand in hand, I couldn't help but reflect on the journey that had led us here, the trials, the triumphs, and the transformative power of forgiveness that had shaped our path. "I've been thinking," I began, turning to Sarah with a smile, "about how far we've come and how much we've learned along the way." Sarah nodded, her eyes shining with warmth and understanding. "It's been quite a journey," she agreed softly, "but we've grown stronger together." I took a deep breath, feeling a surge of gratitude for the love and support that had sustained me through the darkest moments. "I've realized that the lessons we've learned aren't just for us," I continued, my voice filled with conviction. "They're meant to be passed on, to our children, to our friends, to anyone who may be struggling with forgiveness and healing." Sarah squeezed my hand affectionately, her smile widening with pride. "That's a beautiful sentiment," she replied, "to turn our experiences into lessons of hope and resilience." In the weeks that followed, Sarah and I committed ourselves to sharing our story, not as a tale of pain and betrayal, but as a testament to the power of forgiveness and the enduring strength found in embracing life's challenges with grace. We spoke at community gatherings and hosted workshops on healing and reconciliation, offering guidance and support to those navigating their paths toward forgiveness. Through our words and actions, we sought to inspire others to embrace compassion and understanding as catalysts for personal growth and collective healing. As summer approached, I watched with pride as Sarah blossomed into her role as a beacon of hope and resilience. Together, we nurtured a community founded on empathy and mutual support, a legacy born from the hardships we had endured and the lessons we had learned. In the quiet moments of reflection, I found solace in the knowledge that our journey toward forgiveness and healing had not been in vain. Through our commitment to passing on the lessons of resilience and compassion, we created a ripple effect of positive change that would continue to resonate for years to come. As Sarah and I stood beneath the canopy of a majestic oak tree, its branches swaying gently in the breeze, I knew that our story was far from over. Together, We would continue to embrace life's uncertainties with courage and grace, guided by the belief that love and forgiveness were the cornerstones of a life well lived. The crisp air of early autumn carried with it a sense of anticipation as Sarah and I stood hand in hand on the threshold of a new chapter in our lives. The sun cast a golden glow over the landscape, illuminating the path that stretched before us, a path paved with newfound purpose and boundless possibilities. Reflecting on the journey that had brought us here, I felt a deep sense of gratitude for the lessons learned and the resilience that had carried us through adversity. Our commitment to forgiveness and healing had not only transformed our own lives, but also touched the lives of those around us, a ripple effect of positive change that continued to unfold. As we settled into our new home, a cozy cottage nestled amidst rolling hills and whispering trees, I marveled at the serenity that surrounded us. Sarah busied herself with unpacking boxes, her laughter echoing through the rooms as we made plans for the future. "I never imagined we'd be here," Sarah remarked, pausing to admire the view from our window. "But I'm grateful for every step of this journey." I nodded in agreement, a sense of peace settling within me. "Me too," I replied softly, "and I'm excited to see what lies ahead for us." In the weeks that followed, Sarah and I embraced the joys of everyday life, a routine filled with shared moments of laughter, exploration, and quiet reflection. We nurtured our garden, tended to the needs of our pets, and immersed ourselves in creative pursuits that brought us joy and fulfillment. As winter approached, we found ourselves surrounded by loved ones, family and friends who had walked alongside us through the highs and lows of our journey. Together, we celebrated milestones and cherished traditions, weaving new memories into the fabric of our shared history. In the warmth of our home, amidst the glow of flickering candles and the aroma of freshly baked bread, I reflected on the enduring power of love and forgiveness. Our story had been shaped by moments of triumph and tribulation, but through it all, we had emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. Looking towards the future, I felt a renewed sense of optimism and purpose. Sarah and I had created a life founded on principles of compassion, understanding, and the unwavering belief in the transformative power of forgiveness. As the seasons turned and life continued to unfold, I knew that our journey was far from over. Together, Sarah and I would continue to embrace the challenges and blessings that awaited us, guided by the shared commitment to living authentically and with gratitude for the beauty found in every moment. As the years passed, Sarah and I found ourselves immersed in the rhythms of a life well lived, a life enriched by love, purpose, and the enduring lessons of forgiveness and resilience. Our children, now grown and forging their paths, had grown up surrounded by the values that had shaped our journey. In the quiet moments of reflection, I found myself pondering the legacy we were leaving behind, the ripple effect of our choices, and the impact of our commitment to forgiveness on future generations. Our home, once a sanctuary of healing, had become a haven for laughter, storytelling, and shared meals around the table. "I never imagined we'd be here," Sarah remarked one evening, her voice tinged with nostalgia as she gazed out at the starlit sky. "But I'm grateful for every twist and turn of our journey." I nodded, a smile tugging at my lips. "Our journey has been a testament to the power of forgiveness," I replied, my voice filled with conviction. "And I hope our children carry that legacy forward." As we watched our children chase fireflies in the garden, their laughter echoing through the night, I felt a swell of pride and gratitude. We had instilled in them the importance of empathy, understanding, and the courage to navigate life's complexities with grace and resilience. In the years that followed, Sarah and I continued to embrace the joys of everyday life, a life enriched by shared adventures, cherished traditions, and the unwavering support of friends and family. We volunteered in our community, offering guidance and support to those navigating their paths toward healing and forgiveness. As we celebrated milestones and welcomed new chapters, I reflected on the profound impact of our journey, the friendships forged, the lives touched, and the legacy of love and forgiveness that defined our family's story. Looking towards the future, I knew that our journey was far from over. Together, Sarah and I would continue to navigate life's twists and turns with courage and compassion, guided by the belief that love and forgiveness were the cornerstones of a life well lived. In the quiet moments of gratitude, amidst the laughter of grandchildren and the embrace of loved ones, I found solace in the knowledge that our legacy would endure, a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness and the enduring strength found in resilience.